Hello everyone, this is R.A.D. Raphael and Dev. Okay, so we're gonna need a Batman signal, a cutout one preferably. You should just cut it out beforehand. You're gonna want blue paint, navy blue paint, like the one shown here. Is good because the darker version of Batman. You're gonna need silver paint for the metallic parts of the Batman signal on the side. You're gonna need a paintbrush for painting it, and you're also gonna need an X-Acto blade when you're cutting out the cardboard.
I know. Alright,
Okay, once you've got your cutout of the Batman signal, you're gonna use it and you're gonna put it on a piece of cardboard. The cardboard should be relatively clean, so then when you're painting, it doesn't look dirty or kind of messed up at all. It should look pretty nice and no like other pieces attached to it. It's good to have two people because when you're cutting out doing a trace out on the cardboard, it gets kind of slippery sometimes. So then the picture may move at some points. So it's good to have two people holding onto the Batman signal. So then it doesn't mess up on your tracing of the Batman.
It's like really quiet.
Okay, so now you have the cardboard cut out and you've traced out everything. So now it's time to begin cutting. You're going to want to have that piece of cardboard underneath it so then you don't scratch up any of the cables, and it's just a good safety reason. So we have the traced out version that we did earlier.
Okay, so
now it's time to cut it. We're going to use an X-Acto blade. It's good to you should open the cap away from you so then it doesn't cause any possible scrapes or cuts. And then once you've gotten it, then you're gonna start cutting. You should cut out one of the corners, preferably, because then it's an easier start than rather in the middle. So, like shown, we're gonna start on the outside wing of the Batman.
every single time you make it because you scrunch it differently every time.
Once you cut out the whole thing, you're going to want to start painting the whole thing blue. You don't want to start the silver at the same time. You're going to want to paint the whole thing blue. And you should, once you've painted one side of the blue, then you should begin painting the other side blue. So then one side can dry before the next. In the video, we do not show going over it again. You can if you want to. It may look a little bit better than the one that was shown here, but for what we did here, we only did one coating on it.
Okay, ready? So say something about like this is a random design.
Okay, so now we're almost done with our painting of one side. Now that we're done with one side, we're going to start the silver part of it. So the outsides are silver because in Batman, he has more of a metallic part on the outside of it. So you're gonna want when you're painting it, you should go just to the very inner part, the first inner part of the wing. You can make it thinner, the paint thinner on the one side on the other, but it should cover one side of the wing, not the whole side, but the first inner part.
Not the thing, like this.
Yeah, this, that's what I mean. Can we do that?
It's better to paint the silver when it's dried instead of wet, because then the metallic part of it may look a little too blue,
I think it's not gonna
and the blue mixing with the gray or the silver really doesn't make it look too nice. But yeah. Okay, so now that the other side is dried, we're going to show you what it would be like if the paint has already dried instead of it not just being wet already.
large.
Acrylic paint is the best for this type of project, I would say, and because it dries a lot faster. Because like only this dried in about 15 minutes, maybe less than that.
Okay, how do you save that?
Yeah. As you may be able to see on one side, on the dried side, I made the metallic part expand a little more than it should be. It really depends on what your taste is of how far out that you want the metallic part to go.
Gallon size. Oh wait, let's enter between it.
Okay, so now you're almost finished with your project. It's just since you've done this side, you're gonna want to do the next side, or if you want, you can wait. You can just do both sides and just wait a little bit longer for the drying period to finish, because you don't want to do one side while the other side is still wet. So. Okay, this is what your completed first side would look like, or what it should look like by the time you've done.
Do you want to talk?
Congratulations, you have completely finished. You're welcome for this video.